Hi, my name is Eddie Sparks, Mr. Casanova, and the owner of Malibu Matchmaking. And today we're talking about matchmaking in Mission Canyon. Now, Mission Canyon is kind of on the northern side of Santa Barbara, and you guys can decide whether or not to hide in your house or not. Um, Today we're going to run through how much our service is, what it includes, people that you're going to meet, and maybe answer some questions specifically towards your Santa Barbara area and Mission Canyon. Number one, we are located in Malibu, California. We started in 2016. I've been the owner the entire time. I'm the founder of the business. Number two, we don't carry a database like everybody else. We're not actively seeking anyone that is single until you do sign up, which helps us save time. And more or less, people are not single all the time. So collecting a large database of people that are not single today when they were single yesterday sometimes eludes chronic daters and everything else. We have several things that we look for when we do personal searches for you. We look for professionals, people with jobs, people that are in their career. We look for PhDs. We look for people that are more scientific, more intelligent, people that are holding a different style of job. We're looking for smilers, right? We have a smiler search for you. We have a business owner search. We do a model search. Sometimes you just rather date a model, different style, different type of search. And we have an elitist search. So you can date a particular style of person that is in the government or in some sort of position that you may require a lot more money to meet them. And we do have more of a Gucci do our personal search where in certain cultures and stuff, being fashionista and stuff like that is its own style of person. So we always are looking for people when we do represent you, but we do not necessarily take all of them. So, business owners are a certain type of person. Employees are a certain type of person. People in their career are a different type of people. People that are highly educated are different type of people. So when it comes to smilers, different type of people, right? It just depends on how you feel. And you can give more than one choice, but our costs are 15 grand for a membership and 25,000 for a membership. And eventually in 2024, we will eventually eliminate the $15,000 membership. But hey, sign up. You'll meet 5 people. You're going to meet 5 people. You don't have to always meet them today. As you date people, you might like them. And we might still introduce you to other people because we have things coming in. But we do show up, in the local area, and we are interviewing people. They'll meet us at our office. They'll meet us at a conference room. They'll meet us in public. We will introduce them to you after we meet them. If we don't like them, we will not introduce them to you. We vet them. We make sure they say who they are. We make sure they're not married or have kids, that they don't express themselves to. There's a few different reasons why people are single. Sometimes they just lie, right? Sometimes they're just the type of people that always have someone around them, and that's you. Then having 2 of you together makes sense. And sometimes they're just in a different point in their career. They don't feel like they needed kids this whole time, or they're widowed, or something happened to their particular significant other, which sometimes we group them together also. We have upgrades. Our upgrades begin at advertise my single status. Advertising is expensive, but sometimes you might want to be in the local paper that you're single. It'll have a nice spread. There you are, next to your business or your house, well represented. Maybe women will just come to your office. I don't know. It's bad feng shui. Or maybe men will just come to your office, bad feng shui. But it's all part of the fun here at Malibu. But sometimes getting volunteers involved is important. Santa Barbara, what are you going to do? Sit in the park, right? You're far away from the beach, but if you don't go all the time, you might not meet a beach person. So this location is involved too. We have a fixed meet package. Sometimes I want to see you a couple days and coach you through what we're going to do on your first date, facilitating. Obviously, you guys meet up and do whatever you need to do. So, but during that time, when your choice is or his choice is, or both of your choices are a particular thing, I just make sure that you're ready. So you may think you're ready, but sometimes you're not. So this way I can at least make sure you're well groomed, well presented, and we see what you're going to do before you go out. And you don't have to go out all high end crazy. You can go out and just meet people, go dancing, have a good conversation, but it's matchmaking. So I like to be in a little control, or the matchmakers that we have here like to be in a little control when we're producing our product. We have a fixed them, which is our man me package and our lifestyles package. Sometimes we have to fix them too, make sure that they're showing up. So it's not very expensive, but it is something that you might want to take into consideration depending on who you're trying to date. Sometimes it's better to have a smiler in your life. Someone is always going to be happy, but they're not prepared for you, or a PhD student or anything else that could possibly be happening. There are other things to match kind of what's going on. Nothing's more flattering than a little jewelry before you get started, or a couple of roses sent to their office. You never know. What's going to happen. We have represent me package. Sometimes if you're a diehard Lamborghini person and you want me to show up and introduce you to a particular person, or introduce myself, so we can grab that person for you and kind of interview them or kind of sway them into meeting you. If it requires me to drive a particular car or go to a particular hotel or anything that happens that is above the echelon of what we get paid to do, we call it the represent me package. And sometimes that is required. Depends on what you're trying to do, who you're going to meet. People do call and say, I want to meet this person. So we've been around long enough to know that that's an upgrade. That's just something that you have to prepare yourself for, depending on what you want. It's not necessary because people are everywhere, but depending on where you think that you should be, we're not going to have an opinion. We just explain to you how much that's going to cost. Your last one is Gucci Noir. Gucci Noir is one of the other searches that we have, but sometimes that you want to pay me to get into a particular situation, which would require spending money. So yacht clubs or anything else that we have to get into, being particularly presented, renting stuff to get to meet people, or forcing us to go introduce ourselves while in a particular shindig or soiree. That's okay. We're down with that. That's what we get paid to do, but it is not necessarily covered by Malibu. Malibu has a certain process. We don't necessarily discuss it all the time. And you'll have a great time. All that stuff is going to be a lot of fun. You'll be the center of attention. Things will be good, but there are ways that you can upgrade your situation. So other than that, Santa Barbara's great. There's a couple of matchmakers that do service Santa Barbara. It is far from us. However, it is not something that we haven't done in the past. We have certainly been in the Santa Barbara area and enjoyed the particular version of people that live up there away from LA. And we do hope you choose Malibu Matchmaking to get a date, get engaged, and get married. Our number is 323-247-4453. Info@MalibuMatchmaking.com is how you would contact the office by email. Don't have to fill anything out, but if you do feel obligated to fill out our form, that does not put you in any sort of database, just gives us awareness that you're around, and we'll give you a call. We'll fill out particular paperwork once you sign up. You will have to pay in full before you get started. My name is Eddie Sparks, Mr. Casanova, the founder of Malibu Matchmaking. I hope to meet you soon. Y'all have a great day and enjoy dating. Goodbye.